you are ready, I can start talking.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
What's that, Jerry? Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
Okay, let me stop you right there.
We are building.
We are building a convention and exhibition space. The mandate of Ghana Trade Fair Company is to promote and facilitate made in Ghana products through fairs and exhibitions. So the core of this whole redevelopment is this building that we are now standing in. This is going to be the gathering place for all Ghanaian events, concerts, exhibitions, conventions, conferences, meetings, all manner of events that happens in Ghana. You can get space or rent space here to do your events. And also we use this facility to meet our mandate. So when you come, you look outside, there will be outdoor space. We are just starting to install or construct the outdoor space. The outdoor landscaping will be done probably in the next 3 months or so once the building is done. So once you come in, you will walk into this space here. This is going to be the lobby of the convention center. So let me take you there. So right now, you are standing in the lobby of the convention center or the event space. From one end to the other end, all this area is lobby space. It measures about 5,000 square meters. So when you are doing an event, a big concert, you have a place to register people. There will be spaces to sit here. When you turn around, this entire wall is a glass wall, right? So when you're inside the space, you'll be able to see and enjoy the outside of the space. And then vice versa, when you're coming into the space, you'll be able to see into it before you even enter. So 5,000 square meters of floor space for the lobby. Seating, there'll be a restaurant here. Inside the lobby, you can find something to eat. There will be gift shops here that sell made in Ghana products. There will be a Forex Bureau. When you're coming for international events, you are holding foreign money, there's a place that you can exchange into cities and go shopping. So when you travel to go to other places, you go into these convention centers like the O2 Arena. These amenities are there. So you don't have to drive so far to go and exchange your money before you come into your convention. All that has been planned into the space. And you can tell, look around, it's quite an expansive space. So if you have 10,000 people in a concert, you have places where they can pre-register, maybe some VIP areas before you even go onto the convention event floor itself. Let's keep walking.
But will you have like hotels?
The hotel will be outside the building. It won't be in the convention building. But the hotel on the master plan, you know, on the master plan, I showed you where the hotel will be.
Yeah.
When you look behind you, straight ahead, you see where the equipment is sitting.
Yeah.
The hotel will be sitting there. You see how close it is to the convention. You can easily walk. So when you're finished with your event, you can easily walk into your hotel and it's right there. And so you have to drive off to come back. So we keep walking. So now the sound that is in the lobby doesn't go into the event. So when somebody is giving a speech inside and people are here talking, there's a wall that separates you from that area. So all these are walls. Once it's finished, it will be a wall. And in areas where there's a door, it will be the sound lobby. In areas where there are no doors, okay? This is quite expansive. When you look around, the floor measures 10,000 square meters, right? When we were doing research on how many people, international standard, that you can put in a standing room only, you can put between 4 to 6 people per square meter. We conservatively use 3 people because we want people to be comfortable. So in a 10,000 square meter space, 3 to 4 people, you can actually put about 30,000 people, pushing it to about 30,000 people. But I think for us, conservatively, we will allow between 20, maybe 25,000. Then you have room to set up your stage and also your VIP areas and things like that. So you do have backstage, changing rooms and stuff like that. So I'll take you into that. It's a space into 4 halls, right? So you can have 4 separate events happening at the same time. Each hall will measure 2,500 square meters. So when you come into, let's say, a wedding in one hall, has nothing to do with the meeting in the other hall, you can have all those events happening at the same time.
And you can at the same time open it all up.
Precisely. So these are air walls. They come up when you need it, they disappear when you don't need it. So when, let's say, any of the Ghanaian artists wants to have a concert here, the air walls move out of the way, you set up the stage, and then standing room, 10,000 people, 20,000 people are listening to any artist, international, local. And so the space is quite multi-purpose, multifunctional. You know, in modern exhibitions, again, I mention other convention centers because Accra is a city that wants to compete on that level. When you go into those arenas, it's not static. It's not chairs that are screwed onto the floor you can never move, because then you can never use the space for anything else. So we've designed this space really to mimic those places, like Javits, like O2, like any other, like Rwanda, so that you can use the space for multiple events, turn the events around. You can have 3 or 4 events a day when you have air walls that disappear. The seats that we will put in, we have all manner of seating. Stadium seating is one of them. So it goes from the top and it descends down, and then the floor space. Round tables is one of them. Weddings are it's good for weddings. Square tables are we can arrange the room anywhere you want. When you are done, you pack all that. Some of them will go into that sound lobby area I talked about, and then some will go into the back room, so that you turn events around. You know, you can have multiple events.
Okay, so with you running multiple events at the same time, the air wall.
Yeah, you will get a place. All the rooms they are constructing, there are kitchens back here, VIP changing rooms back there, storage areas here, walking areas here. We work with the fire service to make sure there, but in the Made in Ghana area, we focus solely on the Made in Ghana products, the stuff that we produce here. And then lastly, when you see the either end of the exhibition floor, you see some pillars coming up there. The trade fair offices will be at the next level up. So you will climb up and then go to CEO's office, accounts office, all that stuff is planned to be part of the exhibition building, so that we are here all the time when events are happening. On the opposite end, we will put smaller meeting rooms, right? So let's say you want to rent a space for your staff meeting, right? 50 people, 20 people. You can't come in this 10,000 square meter space. We have smaller meetings, more cozier environment for meetings like that. So it's really multifunctional, multi-purpose. From 10 people in a meeting.
Talking about this particular space, what happens to the Fantasy Dome? Because it has nothing to do with it.
The Fantasy Dome is not Ghana Trade Fair property.
It's not part of your.
No, it's not part of it.
It's not part of your space. It has nothing to do with the demo.
I'm sorry?
It's not. It has nothing to do with what happened. Like
the Fantasy Dome was somebody's tent. They rent space to put it down.
I know that
and their tenancy agreement expired and they moved.
Oh, okay.